Hi there and welcome to my channel. Today I just wanted to share with you guys a quick under the sink organizational video. I've been wanting to organize this particular space in my home now for quite some time. However, something always seemed to take priority over this space, but I finally got it finished and I'm so excited to share with you guys what I did in this space in order for it to function for me on a day-to-day basis. So let's go ahead and get started. So as I open up these doors, the first thing that you'll probably notice is the large garbage disposal. As you can see, it takes up quite a bit of room under here, so it was somewhat of a challenge to get it organized, but I'm going to share with you guys what I did in this space. So I'm going to go ahead and start over on the right hand side. So this is the right side of the door. So over on the far right, I just have this small command hook. And I really love Command products because they do not damage anything and they hold up really well. So what I have hanging on here is just a long bottle brush, and I really love this brush because of the length. I have one that's a little bit shorter. However, it's a little bit difficult to clean my sports bottles because I'm not able to hold on to the handle as I'm cleaning. So I do love the length of this one. So I just have that hanging right here on the right. So right next to that, I just have this clear caddy. This is a Command caddy. They actually have two sizes, a medium and a large. This is actually the large caddy, and I just hold some of my smaller products in this caddy. So right here in this small container, I just have some baking soda. I do use baking soda on occasion to clean with, so I like to have just a little bit on hand right here. And then right next to that, I have these two spice jars that I just repurposed, and I thought it would be really cute to keep my plinks stored in them. So I used to have cinnamon sticks in them, and then once the cinnamon was done, the cinnamon sticks were done, I just washed them out and put my plinks in there. So if you guys aren't familiar with plinks, they're just for these are for your garbage disposal. You just drop one in and turn it on, and it'll leave it smelling nice and fresh. And then these are for the drain. So those you just set right on top of the drain and run the hot water, and it will leave your drain smelling nice and fresh. So over here to the left, I have a white acrylic glove box dispenser. And I really love this glove box dispenser because it is side loading. I chose to get the side loading because of where I mounted it. As you can see, it's pretty high up there. It's pretty close to the sink. So had I gotten a top loading, it would have been difficult to get the gloves inside. I would have had to move the box down. And had I moved the box down, it would have been in the way of the things that I have here. So I love that it's right up here and that it's side loading. And I did have to put the side loading, the opening, on the back side, because if I would have put it on this side, I wouldn't have functioned for me because of this, and then also the hinge does stick out. So I did face it that way, but it works just as well. And when I have my gloves in here, so whenever I need them, I can just pull them out, and then when the box is empty, I can just get it out of there and then refill with the new box. So I really love that about this box. And it did come with the hardware to screw it into the cabinet. However, I do change my mind a lot, so I didn't want to make holes in the cabinet just in case I decided to move it somewhere else. So I just have it up there with Command strips, and it's worked really well. It hasn't fallen off, and I've had it on there for quite some time now. So that's why I do love Command. I'm not sponsored by them, but I do love their products. So right back there in the corner, I just have a big bottle of Lysol, and I just use that to clean my floors, or mop my floors with. And that's the only thing I really keep back there. I don't like to keep a lot of things back there because I don't want to be having to reach back there. So that's the only thing I really keep back there. So right here in the front, I just have these clear acrylic rectangular containers, and I really love the containers. I love that they're clear, and I love the rectangular shape because they don't take up so much space. And in here, I just have my dishwasher tablets in the top one. In the second one, I just have some sponges. And as you can see, it holds quite a bit of sponges. And then right down here in the very bottom one, I just hold my magic erasers. So they do hold quite a bit. I do love that they have the hinge lid, but I love that it's not airtight, so that if I'm in a hurry, I can just come over here, open it really quickly, grab one, and it's really easy to get to. So right next to that, I just have this wire basket that I purchased from Michaels like 2 years ago, I believe, and it's really heavy duty, and it does have this frosted liner that you can remove, but I like to keep it in there because it's easy to wipe down and I love the look of it. So in here I just hold products that I use every day in my kitchen. So right here I just have some Lysol cleaner. Now this is a small bottle. I purchased this one at the Dollar Tree, but I like to reach for this versus that because it is smaller. So I just have that right here. Right next to that I have some Bath & Body Works hand soap, and we love their hand soap. Me and my husband both love it. It smells really, really good. So this one is Island Papaya, and we just love it. Right next to that I have some Counter Clean that I use to clean my counters. And then I have some glass cooktop cleaner. Right here in the back I have some stainless steel cleaner for my appliances. And then right next to that I just have some Lysol wipes. So I have everything that I need, like I said, to clean my kitchen on a day-to-day basis in that little basket. So right next to that I have this container that I purchased from Target. This is by Made Smart, and in here I just hold my trash bags. And I actually like to unroll my trash bags and fold them, and then I just store them in here, and it holds a whole roll of trash bags, you guys. So I just fold them in little rectangle shapes and then just toss them in here. So it makes it really easy. This is by Made Smart. I really love Made Smart products. I'm not sponsored by them either, but I just really love their products. So right next to that I have this drop front shoebox that I purchased from the Container Store. I really love that it's enclosed. I use it to house my kitchen towels. I don't have a lot of drawers in my kitchen, so I like to keep them in here, and it's really nice to store them, and whenever I need a kitchen towel I can just come in here and grab one. And then what I also did is back here in the very back, tucked away, I just keep a Downy sheet in there. So every time I reach for a kitchen towel, they always come out smelling really fresh, as if they just came out of the wash or out of the dryer, and I really love that. So I just have those in there. Right back here in the very back, I have a small wire basket. This one I purchased from Target some years ago. I don't think they sell them anymore. But in there I just hold some cleaning cloths that I use to clean my counter and my refrigerator and things like that. So I just have some cleaning towels back there. And what I did to make it a little bit taller is we were not using my ice tray that belongs in my freezer. We weren't using it, so I just flipped it over and put the basket on top just to add a little bit of height to it, so it's easy to reach back there and get them. So right over here on the left side of the inside of the cabinet, I just have a grocery bag dispenser mounted onto the wall. And I also mounted this one with command strips as well, and it's held up really nicely, hasn't fallen off. This is also by Made Smart, which I love, and this one holds about 15 to 20 bags, which is perfect for me. I like to have a few bags on hand, but not too many. And when I love that it's out of the way, so whenever I need one I can come in here and get one, but they're not thrown all under here underneath the sink. They have their own little space here, which I really love. It keeps things nice and tidy. So moving right along over here on the left hand side of the door, as you can see I have another one of those clear command caddies, and this one just houses my sink stoppers. So I have my 2 sink stoppers, I have a sponge, and then I have a magic eraser. So the sponge, usually when I finish washing dishes, I will just put it in the microwave for a few seconds, and it's supposed to get rid of bacteria, and it also dries out the sponge so it doesn't, like, it's not leaking water all in here. So it's usually dry whenever I toss it in here. And then right next to that, I just have another one of those command hooks, and right here I just hold my gloves that I use every single day, and I just have them hooked together with this binder clip, and then I just have them right there. And you're probably wondering, why do you have these gloves as well as those gloves? Well, I use these every single day. whenever I'm washing dishes, and that way I'm not wasting these gloves. And these gloves, I just have them here for other things. My laundry room is pretty close to the kitchen, so sometimes when I shout out my daughter's clothes, I like to wear gloves so that it's not drying out my hands when I use the shout and things like that. So that's why I have these extra gloves. And also, if I have family in town, sometimes my sister is over and she likes to wear gloves, so I have these extras here. So right over here underneath this command caddy, I have 2 more little command hooks, and this is just holding these little brushes. These are actually baby bottle brushes, and they're to clean baby bottles and toddler cups. But I really love them because I can clean out the straws to like the Yeti cups or sports bottles. So they're really good for all types of cups. So that's what I really love. I love that it has all these different attachments. And then this little tip right here is to remove like the silicone, the little silicone that's on top of the lids, some of the lids. And I love that they're all on this ring. They're all hooked on this ring. If you wanted to take just one particular one off, you could. I always leave them on, but you could remove one if you're just going to use that one, and then hook it back on when you're done. So I will usually take this whole thing off, and then whenever I'm done using it, I can just hang it right back there, and it's not going to get lost. So that is it, you guys, for my under the sink organizational video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave it a big thumbs up, and if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you. So please don't forget to like and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any future videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you, and God bless.